Hey, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, or good evening. Is it evening? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Um, we are positive and productive. Forward only move because move on we must. Biggest room in the world is room for improvement. It is Tuesday, January 6th, 2021. And yes, I usually do these in the morning and I am very late. And I didn't do one yesterday because it was actually a holiday for me. And I had things to do yesterday morning. I had things to take family things to take care of yesterday morning and this morning. And then when I came home, I had to log in and go to work and do some stuff. So I've been behind all day today and kind of lagging. So hey, BZ, how you doing, man? Hey, I ain't seen you up in the club in a minute. Hopefully I see you up there soon. But anyway, we are positive and productive forward on we can move on. My biggest room in the world is room for improvement. I'm going to put it to you like this. I had a lot of things happen to me this weekend again that I can make positive videos out of, and I'm going to get to all those eventually this week. I got to write down things down. But do my positive and productive every day to give a positive word to people. But a friend of mine explained some things to me like this, and I like this explanation, so I'm going to use it. She said to me, have you ever tried to explain the color green to someone who's colorblind? I said, no. She goes, you know why? It's impossible. You can't explain the color green to somebody who's colorblind. And I'm like, okay. And she goes, that's the same way how you can't explain to somebody who's not of color about being black. They might understand some things. They might empathize with it, but they can't get it. And this was a white person telling me this. So, you know, and we were talking about some people I know, some friends I know who, you know, were getting on my case because I posted Black Lives Matter on my Instagram and Facebook, and they were saying how I'm being brainwashed and it's a dumb organization, and they all they want is money out of me. Hey Lisa, how you doing? Good to see you here. And they were saying how Black Lives Matter is money, an organization that just wants money from you and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, yeah, it's more of a movement than an organization. I think I talked about this last week before, but I like this explanation that a friend of mine called me up and said to me, explaining some things like that to certain people is like explaining, the color green to someone who's colorblind. Like, don't waste your time trying to do it. It's not going to work. Um, someone, can't see the color at all. So, what I want to say, I guess my positive message, what I want to express is, um, some people aren't going to see things, especially when you deal with social media. Don't kill yourself. Don't kill yourself trying to explain yourself. You should not have to explain yourself. So never kill yourself and bend over backwards explaining yourself, especially if you're grown up. Grown ass man here, don't have to explain everything I do. So that's just the message I want to get. Don't kill. And then people who, if you see somebody's post and you disagree with it and you don't like it or you don't believe what they believe in, you don't always have to comment. You can just pass right by it. That's just like in real life. I've talked to people who don't see things the way I see it, but I don't badger them about it. We might if we can have an intelligent conversation about it and agree to disagree, that's awesome for me. But if you're going to sit there and tell me that what I believe is wrong and it's brainwashing and this, that, and the other, it's not like I joined a cult or something like that. I'm just stating the facts. And it's something as we learned from the New Jersey, and especially New Jersey area, as we learned from the gentleman in Mount Laurel, racism is something that needs to be fought. Racism is something that's alive and kicking. Um, this guy was horrible. This guy was just the awful, lowest human scum you ever want to talk about. Um, Brian, how you doing? that you ever want to talk about. This guy was um, awful in Mount Laurel. Um, who gave out his address and didn't think people would show up, and people showed up. So, racism is alive and kicking. If you want to fight racism, go ahead and do what you want to do. But like I explained to this person, you know, it, it you have to let me be who I be and accept who I am, just like I'm going to accept who you are. And it's like my friend said, trying to explain the color green to someone who's colorblind. It's just not going to happen. And sometimes trying to get through to people your ideas is not always going to happen. Don't waste your breath trying to do it sometimes. Stand up for yourself. Let your words be known. Let your peace be known. And let what you have to say be known. But some people aren't going to get it and don't want to get it. It's just the way it is. But we are positive and productive. Hold on, move on, we must. Biggest room in the world is room for improvement. Like I say every day, put on your cape, fly as high as you can. Believe in yourself, be your own superhero. And when you believe in yourself with that positive aura and energy that you are your own superhero, other people will believe in you. And when you believe in yourself, that positive aura and energy that you are your own superhero, don't think people are not watching you, because you might inspire somebody else to believe in themselves. Call somebody, tell me you love me, tell me you care. Doesn't have to be that mushy, man. Just, hey, what's going on? How you doing? Just want to say hi. You never know, need to talk, need to vent, need to get something off the chest. Um, when we do talk to people, give them a compliment, make them laugh, make them smile. I find that when I do that, I make people feel good. When I make people feel good, it makes me feel good. So it's a win-win no matter how you look at it. But we are positive and productive. Hold on, move, because move on, we must. Biggest room in the world is room for movement. I promise tomorrow's positive word will be in the morning. I just want to get a positive word out today because I didn't do it yesterday. And even though it's the evening, I want you to enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy your evening, have a safe evening, and I hope you enjoyed your day on purpose. Like my cousin Lisa always says, I hope you enjoy your evening on purpose. If you go out there, be safe. Still sanitize your hands, place you have to wear masks, wear masks. And do me a big favor as you go out there, no matter what time of day it is, live your best life possible because you deserve that. Positive peace.